guys? JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Seasons. Welcome back to the channel. And we have a little bit of a guerrilla deployment actually, but they've been seen and they're not moving. So I guess they're just going to stay there and be defensive. So yeah, we are on the settlement here of Tarsus. If you guys cannot know, or if you guys did not know, that this is the settlement of Tarsus. Town center is up over there. Now this, ooh, yeah, this is a lot. Wow. 5 Oathsworn, 2 Galatian Legionnaires. Oh my God, there's so much in this town center. Oh, all right. Well, we're going to get in and cover this replay because I cover everything that's sent to me. So, all right, let's take a look at the attackers. First, we will take a look over here at Arvaki being commanded by Computard. And he has 7 Scutari, 6 Noble Fighters, one of those being the General, 2 Iberian Spearmen, 4 Balearic Slingers, and a Giant Ballista. Moving on down the line here, we have his first ally. We have a Seleucid being commanded by Biggest Dickus. And he has, from what we can see, or what we were able to see, 8 units of Thorax Swordsmen, 2 Thoreos Spears, 2 Hellenic Cataphracts. And he did bring a Syrian Archer out of the woods there. Now, I did also see... yeah, we got some Masacely Cav coming out. Masacely is actually going to engage the Hastati that was rolling forward there. Speaking of Hastati, finally, we have Rome here being commanded by Roman Random Person. There you go. And he has brought 7 Cohort, 1 Hastati, 1 Praetorian, and 1 War Dog. It's a very interesting army composition there. I am automatically guessing that this is probably going to be a Ultra Funds battle. Let's take a look at inside the defenders. We have a Masacely being commanded by GT333 Ski. I guess that's how he says his name. And he has, hold on, he's got 8 Desert Cohort, 4 Numidian Light Infantry, 3 Armored Numidian Riders, one of those being the General, 3 Heavy Skirmishers, 1 Tribal Slinger, and 1 Armored Chariot. Then we have a Boii being commanded by Infinity XG37, and he has 7 Sword Followers, 5 Oathsworn, one of those being the General, 2 Celtic Warriors, and 4 Celtic Bowmen. And then finally we have Galatia, who is pretty much taking up the entirety of the town center, or at least the majority of it, I would say. We have a Galatia being commanded by I Exams, and he has 10 Galatian Legionnaires, 1 Galatian Spear, Generals, a Noble Horse, 3 Syrian Archers, 1 Celtic Slinger, 2 Scorpions, and 2 Cappadocian Cavalry. Actually, one of them is already out here causing some havoc. He's only killed 3 men so far, and he just lost 5. He's just going to keep rear charging, I guess, to knock these guys off the towers, or off the tortoises, to slow Rome's attack. Not a bad idea. Really not a bad idea. But over here, oh, we got some Roman cavalry here as well. Legionnaire cavalry. The Praetorians taking a beating. The Numidian Light Infantry doing a pretty good job there against them. But we have the Armored Desert Chariots, only 63 kills, so they already came outside. That was very, very quick. And they did not really do very well, unfortunately. There's still 7 of them left, though. Maybe they'll be able to come back. But the Armored Numidian Riders going to make their way back over here yet again. I kind of feel bad for these attackers right now because they literally have no idea what's waiting for them inside the settlement. They have no idea what they're going to be coming inside the settlement to. Legionnaire Cavalry being taken out there. Seleucid still making his way forward. Arvaki sending up a decent amount, though. He has just knocked down a wall over here. He's got another one of his tortoises right there and a whole bunch of towers. So I just want to count real quick. How many artillery did Galatia bring? He's got the ballista there, which unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately for the attackers, is no longer operable, and he has 2 Scorpions. That's crazy. Has a lot of artillery there for the attackers. You can see Seleucid has gotten up on the wall here, immediately landing a tower. Not a bad idea. He's going to get up onto this wall here, at least neutralize. What is firing like that? Oh, look at this. Galatia getting into the Roman archers. Or into the Roman... yeah, they are archers. Okay. Seleucid probably should send his cav over here to help out. At least one of them, hopefully. I do not know where his general went, but actually the Cappadocian cavalry is actually getting lit up, and they only have 25 kills. It's actually not the greatest of Cappadocian cavalry units right there. Definitely took a lot of damage. There's the Hellenic Cataphract General. Hopefully Seleucid's paying attention. Or Galatia is going to get some easy kills. Yeah, Galatia is definitely paying attention. Seleucid is not. Got to always keep an eye on your armies, guys. When you're moving stuff forward, I get it, but like, see the cataphract, he moved it. Go this way. There you go. Okay, good. He's going to be able to take out this Cappadocian. Hopefully he doesn't lose an entire Syrian, though it is only a night. Nope, he's pulling away. Nope, he's staying in. I don't know what he's doing here. The other Hellenic cataphract is going to make its way over here, though. But he's got to see right here, like he's sending in the cavalry. He's got to keep on making sure that the archers get out of there, while continuing to charge the Cappadocian cavalry to make sure that they don't get around them. Because you can see Galatia there was just continuously clicking, trying to get through that unit of Hellenic cataphracts. So thankfully, the general didn't lose any men there. All right, so back around over on this side, we have Rome knocking down a bunch of wall sections. He is really, really, really thinned out. This is definitely not the way you want to attack any settlement at all. This is really not the way you want to attack. He is by far too spread out. He's so far away from any allies. He's got an Evocati cohort, though as strong as they are, he's got an Evocati cohort all the way over here by themselves. He's quickly trying to rush this unit over here, who's already taken so much damage. All right, so Galatia is still playing his games over here with his cav, causing Rome to not really be able to fully attack, which, I mean, it's not a terrible tactic. It's definitely not something, I mean, it's definitely something that I've done before, where you keep charging the units to make sure that they can't knock down the walls or land their towers on the walls or anything like that. But Rome is inside here. This is a good sign for the attackers. Evocati cohort easily slaughtering some Numidian light infantry. We have an Evocati cohort there currently taking on this Galatian legionnaire. Pretty close fight, but this second unit should be able to get involved. Hopefully they get involved and take out the rest of this Galatian legionnaire, so they'll be able to have a little bit of a foothold to start making their way inside the settlement. Cappadocian cavalry has pulled away. Let's get over here and see how Arnavaki is doing. Unfortunately for him, he does have... he's got his artillery firing here. What are we blasting at? We're blasting at some of the Celtic warriors there. Noble fighters in here getting charged. Wow, did he pull them out of there? Oh, he did. He pulled the desert cohort out, and the sword followers backed up to allow the Numidian cavalry general charge. I know it's shock cav, but still. Well, actually, no. These noble fighters are getting beat up. Yeah, this is definitely a rough start for the attackers. They were so spread out. I mean, I'm not really sure why people keep doing this in public lobbies, multiplayer lobbies, whatever you want to call it. These were the three. This is where everybody attacked from. Nobody attacked together. Like Seleucid and Rome kind of attacked together. You can see that they're meeting up now inside the settlement. But yeah, Rome, I would stop knocking these walls down. Or if you're going to knock them down, that's fine. At least maybe give yourself an avenue for later. But get over here, bunch up, get inside. Get inside, solidify yourself a good spot to start attacking from. I mean, oh, here's his archers. Okay, good. I was going to say, I thought Rome still had all of his range units out there. He's got a Balearic, 2 Syrians, some Gladiatrices. Okay, so he's got 3 Syrian archers. Not bad. And they didn't really take all that much damage. That is definitely a good sign. Praetorians, Evocati. Oh, no, Praetorian. We got a Syrian archer just walking over here by themselves. Not a really good idea to do. Again, at all. Definitely don't want to just let your archers run around by themselves. See, like Seleucid here, he's keeping an eye on these 2 units of archers, hopefully. He's keeping an eye on it with this Hellenic cataphract there. This Hellenic general's just kind of sitting there hanging out. But yeah, Arvaki over here is probably going to have a difficult go. He's already lost one of his noble fighters. Still getting shot. Yep, Celtic bowman. I mean, fire away, yeah. The attackers are kind of giving you the opportunity to get... the attackers are kind of giving you the opportunity to really just separate units and kill them one at a time. I mean, it's definitely not a bad idea to do so. All right, here we go. Scutari making their way inside the settlement. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Galatia didn't bring one of his 2 Scorpions over here and start just firing down over here. That probably would have been something that somebody would have done, but... Thankfully, he didn't. I'll say it that way. Thankfully, he didn't decide to do that because I think that would have just been really over the top for the defenders. But all right, so the attackers are now inside. We have Seleucid and Rome pretty much completely inside. Rome's still over here fighting. I mean, he's chosen to send some units over here. I mean, it's not... It's unfortunate. I'm not going to say it's the end of the world, but it's definitely unfortunate. This is going to be really unfortunate because Seleucid's about to lose this unit of archers. They only have 10 kills, and the Cappadocian Cavalry is just going to take the opportunity to murder them. Yeah, there you go. So, big-time charge, big-time railroad right there. He's going to get some kills. Obviously, he's going to get some kills. We have the heavy Numidian riders there again. For Misacely, he's lost 19 men, 33 kills. Cappadocian lost nobody, 28 kills, and there you go. So he's probably going to stay on that unit to be able to pad his stats, I'm going to guess, or he's going to actually come up. Nope, he's still padding his stats. Yeah, he's getting some more kills after the unit's already broken. All right, so let's see what the artillery over here, the giant ballista, is up to. He's got 34 kills, but it does look like the attackers are starting to have a little bit. It's got to get in there. Like, they have to go. They can't just stand here. They can't just bunch up. But, I mean, with the amount of desert cohort that's in here, this is insane. The amount of desert cohort. Like, this, large funds is really the way to play this game. Like, ultra funds, I mean, I guess you could play ultra funds on, like, land battles or whatever if you wanted to. But siege-wise, I really don't see a purpose in playing it on ultra funds unless you just want to have a ton of elites or a ton of really high mid-tiers. Which, I mean, if that's your play style, that's fine. I'm just, my personal, I would much rather play this game on large funds. But, yeah, now we have Scutari just kind of standing here, unfortunately not making any attempt to press forward, and they're about to get charged by sword followers and eat a decent amount of javelins there as well. So here they come. Sword followers going to get in. You definitely did not want to let those sword followers get their charge bonus off, but unfortunately the Arvaki player did. Sword followers are really, really good. Like, I'm not saying Scutari aren't good. Scutari are pretty decent as well, but sword followers are really, really nasty. They can get a ton of kills. What is fire? Is that the giant ballista still? Says that he's fire. Oh, he did get more kills. Okay, there you go. He's got 16. I'm sorry, he's got 60. He's got 60 kills, but what is firing? Is it just the giant ballista? It is. He's firing over here. I'm not sure why he's firing over here. I would be firing right there. Try and break this down. Honestly, I would take this noble fighter and just crush that Celtic warrior and start getting in there, start causing a little bit of a hiccup, a little bit of a problem for the defending Bowie over there. Now, back over on this side, Rome's still holding on, or still wanting to hold on this tower over here. He's got another unit of his Evocati cohort making its way forward. Definitely wants to get inside this circle if he wants to have any chance of being able to hold on here. But he also just, oh, God. I was knocked. There was no way I was going to make it in there before the charge actually happened. So Evocati cohort eating a gigantic charge from the armored Numidian rider general of Misacely. Still not a whole lot of kills, 42 kills. Definitely don't want to stay in there for very long. He got a good charge. He knocked a lot of men down, but he's got to keep on moving. He does not want to stay in there. Shock cavalry, not the greatest of melee defense. Even with chevrons, not the greatest of melee defense. You can see it right there. 32 melee defense, only a 40 armor. So yeah, definitely want to keep them moving. Good charge there. Again, you can see the Cappadocian Cavalry, the final Cappadocian Cavalry unit making their way inside here, getting a good rear charge onto the back of the Evocati cohort. But again, I mean, Rome did spread himself out really, really thin over here. So Galatia is currently having a pretty easy time. And I'm not trying to make this sound like, I'm not trying to, like, you know, be a jerk to anybody or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, this is the result. I guess I could say it that way. This is the result of attacking from such a thin line here. I mean, he's stretched out so far. So far. He's lost a lot of units. But thankfully, he was actually able to hold on. That Evocati cohorts were able to hold on. Syrian archers going to run for their lives. Rome should probably stay in here and capture this tower. But, yeah, try and get on the wall, but he's not going to make it. I don't think he's going to make it on the wall. Nope. And now this unit's going to get hit. That unit's going to get hit as they're trying to make their way up there. Sacely General, big charge once again. Uvakani cohort now down to 50 men left in that unit. 103 kills for the Sacely General. Let's get back over here on the other side, see how the fight between Boii and Arvaki is going. Skirmishes doing what they can. Sword followers getting beaten up there in the center. Oh, he actually charges Skirmishes in there. Okay. But maybe he's going to save the noble fighters to charge into that sword follower. That would definitely be a win for him. That noble fighter getting into the sword follower would be huge. Speaking of noble fighters, yeah, I saw the general not looking good. He's already lost 50 men, 51 kills, but I think the general is still currently alive. Seleucid is still kind of trying to fight for this wall. He's got a unit of his thorax swordsman up there taking on Desert Cohort. I mean, it's just so, like I said before, there's literally just so much Desert Cohort. How many did I say he had? 8. 8 Desert Cohort. That is a lot. That is really a lot of Desert Cohort. The Balearic Slingers here should be automatically starting to fire right there. Start trying to whittle this sword follower unit down. With the Desert Cohort not having a difficult time, yeah, they're going to break they're more than likely going to break both of these units of noble fighters. Here comes the sword followers, though. Artefaki not paying attention fast enough. Balearic Slingers have now been caught out. He's got the noble fighter general there with 70 men, but the sword followers still 120. Obviously, they're not using the ultra-size units. They are currently only just using the large-size units. We still have the Liberian Spearman outside. How did the Giant Ballista do? 60 kills. Okay, so he knocked down. I don't even know if he, I don't think he, yeah, he didn't knock anything down. So he got 60 kills total. Unfortunate, because I think a lot of those shots, I think he was dropping a lot of shots over here when he should have been dropping shots here. But here comes Boii now. Boii is going to fully commit to the surround of the remaining bits here of Arvaki, and I don't think Arvaki is really going to be around for very much longer. So this is kind of going to become a 3v2 in favor of the attackers. I'm sorry, in favor of the defenders. Because, yeah, now this noble fighter's just been surrounded, and now he's going to have this sword follower come in here as well. So that's going to be a tough show. Yeah, noble fighter not looking good. Oh, the general died. Okay, yeah, the Arvaki army is pretty much going to be dead now. Yeah, pretty much going to be done there. Hellenic Cavalry coming over here by the gate. You have the other Hellenic Cavalry. I guess he was trying to make his way through, or he was chasing a skirmisher. Chasing a skirmisher back inside, which unfortunately he only lost 3. Well, thankfully, I should say. He only lost 3, but unfortunately for him, he did lose 3. Now, back over on this side, looks like Rome was not able to keep this tower under their control. Their final little bit of Praetorians have broken. Well, the one Praetorian? Did he only bring 1 Praetorian? Oh, he's got another one there. 3. Okay, so he brought 3 Praetorians. One of them is still pretty damaged. Oh, he's got another Praetorian. Okay, so he's got 4 Praetorians, actually. Okay. Not the end of the world, then. I mean, this one's really damaged. They haven't had any real press on this gate. Again, Sacely coming in with another big charge. The Minion Rider General is doing a really good job. 110 kills now. Solid job. Thorax Swords, Praetorians, not Praetorian Guard. Now we have the, what is that? The Rayo Spears of Seleucid starting to throw their javelins here. 22 kills. Honestly, I would have been firing at that. I'd be firing at that general. Get that general out of here now. Kill him dead. But yet, they definitely need more infantry over here. You can see a lot of ranged coming over here. That is not what you need. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe start trying to get some shots here. Fire up on the walls. Maybe kill some guys that are up there. Desert Cohort. But yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. We have Hellenic Hellenic Cavalry. Hellenic Cataphracts inside the settlement. Now, this is something that could play out well for the attackers if they get things going. These Cataphracts cannot stop. They have got to keep going. Unfortunately, now they're already getting shot because they're not running. Yeah, they got to run. You have to keep them moving. You got something inside behind the enemy. You have to keep moving. You've got to keep moving. That looks like a really good target. Charge that to the Desert Cohort. Charge them now. Give the charge order and blast through them. Come on. Charge him. He's not charging them. He's just going to run into them. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank God he gave that charge order. That was getting really close. I did not think he was actually going to get that one off, but he's through. So he can now continue on here, and he's actually going to be able to get a good rear charge right there. He could actually go that way, or if he wanted to, he could actually turn this way and get into the back of this desert cohort as it's retreating. There you go. Get it. Not going to have time to turn around. Another flattening charge. Okay, good. I am actually really happy to see this for the attackers right now. This Cataphract now using Trample. He's going to make his way through, charge into this other desert cohort. He knocked a decent amount of them down, but I don't think he knocked enough of them down. This Cataphract, still, he's got 44 men, 82 kills. But Masacely is now running away. And look at this. Look at this. Again, not paying attention. Not paying attention. I mean, I know that he's moving his cavalry around, but what he could have done, in all seriousness, what he could have done is one of his thorax just block that breach. Block the breach points with your infantry. Move your archers all the way up here in the center. Make sure that they're completely defended. Because this Cappadocian cavalry, I mean, he didn't kill... Well, actually, no, he did get a lot. Looks like he got a lot. This unit's now down to 36 men. But yeah, the Galatian cavalry getting in there, he really shouldn't have had the opportunity to do that. So I'm going to guess that we might have some newer players in this battle. Just a little bit of a guess. We might have a little bit of newer players. Arvaki's not completely dead, which actually I'm very surprised to see that. Balearic Slinger's still firing. Looks like they're maybe on fire at will. Let's see what he's got. 84, 71, 62, and 56. Okay kills. Okay kills. Hopefully he's just not on fire at will, though. That is something that I really hope he does not have his ranged units on fire at will. Now, we also need to remember, Bowie still has a sword follower sitting on the wall there. It's not a lot. There's 69 of them, giggity. But 69 sword followers can still do a pretty good amount of damage for a rear charge. Or if they kept ranged units out, they're dead. The ranged units will die. It looks like Bowie is going to come down off the wall here, going to get into this Iberian Spearman. We have the Celtic Bowman up here firing down into the Iberian Spearman. And I see the Cataphract actually did get away, 114 kills. But Galatia is now just running for his life. Masacely running for their lives. So they are going to be running back to the town center. Now, Masacely has one desert cohort remaining. The rest of his army is pretty much dead. Think that his general die? Oh, his general hasn't died. Luckily, one of the 9 men that are... Oh, no, sorry. He's got 2 more units right there. I didn't even see them because of their banner. 76 cohort and 96 cohort. Okay. And, here comes the Bowie. Yep, sword followers. Seleucid, you know your job. You know what your job is. Crush that sword follower right now. Bust them down to the ground and make sure they're dead. There you go. Good charge. Definitely a good charge. Now just keep them in there. Make sure they die. They are losing decisively. I would have stayed in there. I think I would have stayed in there. Just for a little while longer. Did he hit Tramp? Was that Trample activated before he charged? I don't recall. I don't remember seeing it. Oh, but he must have. Okay, it just wore off. Okay, so he did. He did. Sword follower breaking down. Defenders starting to reclaim the tower there, but all right, this sword follower is probably going to break. So we actually have a decent amount of Balearics left, and they have a good amount of ammo. So good. Hopefully, nope, it looks like they are on fire at will. Unless he's trying to deliberately fire up on the wall, up on this hilltop here, to go to the Celtic Bowman. Here's the Noble Horse General. The Noble Horse, in case you guys didn't see it, the Noble Horse General just sat back over here by the back gate here, pretty much just waiting for an opportunity for this. Looks like he's going to try and worm his way in and around and get into the back of more ranged units there. He is still hidden right there. Okay, so let's see what the attackers have left. We have a lot. Oh, what is this? We have 2 Thorax Pikemen, 2 Silver Shield Swordsmen, Syrian Archers, another Thoreos Spear, another Thorax sitting on the wall. That's actually quite impressive what's here for Seleucid. Hopefully he moves this up. Hopefully he doesn't forget that these guys are back here. Okay, Thorax Pikemen are starting to move forward. Silver Shield Swordsmen need to start moving forward. Okay, good. What else does he have up here? Just Thorax, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and they're full. Ooh, that actually changes things. Balance of power is in favor of the defenders, though. I want to say it's probably because of the Oathsworn, because all of the noble fighters that were over here with Arvaki are pretty much dead. Side of this one unit there with 38 men left. Arvaki definitely does not want to go that way because, in case you guys didn't know this, as you were able to see the defenders here firing down, they can just sit right there and fire down you as well. So I wouldn't go in that direction. I don't think I would ever go in that direction to get up to the town center. Now, right off the bat, yeah, the attackers are going to have a very serious problem because they're going to have to deal with 2 Oathsworn right off the bat with 4 Galatian Legionnaires just sitting here waiting. And, oh God, they're pretty much all full. I mean, these 2 are full. They've been sitting back here since the beginning of the game. The Scorpions have not shot a single bolt. He's got Syrian archers back here with no kills. Oh my God. This is going to be a tough fight for the attackers to making their way forward here for sure. Really, really tough fight. Okay, well, I'm going to get a touch of a fast forward here. So we're going to see what ends up happening. But at that opportunity, I guess I'll take this chance to say thank you guys for coming to check out the channel. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content. I'm starting to cover some more Total Wars. I'm going to be covering more Medieval Kingdoms 1212. Obviously, Rome 2 here. I'm looking to get some Napoleon battles, looking to get some Thrones of Britannia battles. I'll cover Warhammer 3 multiplayer battles. I don't really care. I'm looking to get more Total War on the channel as far as videos are concerned. Live streams are still going to be Total War, but we're going to start introducing some of the older games back in onto the channel here. As long as they deal with war, they will be on this channel. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you guys, everybody who followed me through 2025 and now here into 2026. We have had a pretty decent increase of subscribers over the last week or so. So that's kind of making me very excited to see where this year goes moving forward. I thought they were going to charge in there. I guess maybe they're going to try and get some shots on those Syrians back there. Wasn't really going to work. And now we have the Scorpion lined up. Yep, Scorpion's just going to fire down the road. And he can hit whatever he wants. I'm kind of interested to see what he's going to shoot at first. He's shooting at... Did he stop shooting? No, it says he's firing. Oh, he's firing at the slingers. I mean, honestly, I'd be firing at these thorax, since how stacked up they are. I would definitely be firing at those thorax. It says that he's still firing, but I don't see any bolts coming in. Oh, they're firing at the pikes. Yeah, this is one of the unfortunate things of, yeah, because he's got both of them going now. He's got both of them going. Okay, here we go. We're going to have a little bit of a fight over here. Thorax swordsmen have moved forward. They're going to be able to get some javelin volleys into this Galatian Legionnaire. Thankfully, at least the Galatian Legionnaires are in Thorax swordsmen, are in shield wall. But the Scorpion, yeah, the Scorpions are just going to keep getting kills. They're probably going to both get over 100 kills. As long as the attackers keep leaving things in the roadway here, they're just going to keep piling up the kills. I'm kind of waiting to see when this noble horse decides to make its way over here to kill that. Probably kill the thorax as well. And then I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to guess. Yeah, here he comes. He's going to come around over here. He's going to hit this. He'll probably hit that and then come this way and get into the back there. That's more than likely what he's going to try and do, at least. But we do at least have some fighting going on over here. Thorax swordsman getting into the Galatian Legionnaires. Legionnaires are losing currently. So combat is... Oh, that's not good. Well, that's not good. You definitely didn't want to see that happen. I'm not sure why they changed their formation or why they changed the direction they were facing there. But that is definitely something the Thorax swordsman did not need. Did not need to lose extra men for no reason. Oh, he stopped. Actually, very surprised that he stopped. Oh, he's just going to come around this way now. Okay. So he's just changing his direction. Still, come over here, touch those guys, come up this way, get into these guys. All right, second thorax making its way forward. Where are the Scorpions at? Oh, 38 and 32, so they stopped firing. Oh, this one didn't. He's still firing. He's probably firing at the Syrian archers, or are you firing at the thorax? What's he firing at? Where are you firing at? You still firing at the pikes? Yep, he's still firing at the pikes. Okay. All right, well, let's get another little bit of a fast forward here. Guess this is going to be a little bit more of a learning battle than it is really going to be an action battle. If you're an attacker, don't do this. Just don't do this. And, oh, he's just going to go straight in here. That could be pretty bad for the Galatian general right there. I mean, he hasn't lost anybody, so there's that on his side. He's actually got a good amount of kills on those Balearics to make them waver. One of them just shattered. The other one, thank God for the attackers, the other one didn't break. So I don't really know. I mean, he only lost 2 men, so it probably did pay off for him. Probably did. The Sicily general somehow is still alive. I've seen him charge into 2 units so far, and he hasn't lost a single man. So he's getting a little lucky right there. He's definitely getting a little lucky right there. Balearic Slingers over here firing. Firing down the road here, getting shots in out to the Oathsworn. Going to force the Oathsworn back behind the building. Oh, the Sicily general broke. Okay, interesting. Interesting. He actually is dead. Sicily, actually, I'm not sure why he's all the way back over here now. There's really no point for him to be back over here. Syrian archers just charged into melee. 39 kills. I'm going to guess that Seleucid is probably giving up because he just charged a unit of Syrian archers into melee. They only had 39 kills. Seleucid's moving up. 2 of his silver shields over on this side. 1 pikeman. The other pikeman is gone. Oh, no, it's back here. So he lost 11 out of that unit. This unit down to 75. Wow. They have taken some losses. Syrian archers, hopefully they're firing at the general. They are not. Oh, I would definitely be firing at that noble horse general. Unfortunately, he's hidden. He's literally right there, but he's hidden. Yeah, this is not looking good for the attackers. I mean, it kind of wasn't really looking good for the attackers pretty much at all during this fight. Because of how much the defenders kept back and that they camped stuff back here in the town center. They had a lot back here, guys. 5 Oathsworn sitting back here. What was it? 3 Galatian Legionnaires, 2 Scorpions. Syrian archers didn't even really see anything. I mean, this is a tough go. This is definitely a tough go for the attackers. And now the Galatian general is just crushing all the ranged units. Just crushing them all. Getting a whole bunch of kills. 142 kills for the general. He's just going to ride away now. Galatian Legionnaires have actually now pressed out. Oh, actually, the defenders are pressing out. Oathsworn getting into the Silver Shield Swordsman. Pikes over here. Got a little bit of a pike stack. But, I mean, at this point, does it really matter? I don't think the attackers really have any chance of winning this. Yeah, I don't really think the attackers have any chance of winning this. So, yeah, this battle was sent in over here by iExams. He was playing as Galatia. It's definitely a difficult go. I would say the defenders really dictated this fight or this siege by keeping as much back here as they did. I mean, if 5 Oathsworn alone on the town center or this close to the town center is pretty much asking for a victory. Or pretty much solidifying a victory for yourself. Yeah. With the addition of the Galatian Legionnaires, the 2 Scorpions, I mean, they haven't gotten, well, 70 kills there. Where's the other one? Did the other one die? Where'd the other one go? Well, he's only got 70 kills with that unit. I don't know where the other one went. Honestly, there's a part of me that kind of doesn't really care where they went. Because that's it. Like, that's the end of the battle right there. Let's see if is there anything left from the attackers inside the settlement. No, there is not. We have the Roman general outside riding away. You should just give up. You honestly should just give up. But this is going to be the last 4.5 minutes of them chasing the Roman general around. So I will see you guys in on the ending compositions. All right, so here we are in on the battle replay ending here, the ending army compositions. Like I said, Alexander was the one that sent it in. 1,567 kills for him, 165 with the general. His Scorpions didn't actually do very much at all. I'm actually really shocked that they didn't do pretty much anything at all. I don't know, maybe he let them move or something. One of his Cappadocians, 121 kills. Galatian Legionnaires, 109, 117, 130, 107, 100. But, I mean, look at the strength of some. These units still very strong. Very, very strong back here. Pretty much three units of full Galatian, almost full units of Galatian Legionnaires back here. Then we have GT333 Sky playing as precisely 1,321 kills, 121 with the general. The other two armored Norwegian riders not able to get over 100. The chariots went right out at the beginning, and unfortunately they didn't get a whole lot going. His skirmishers didn't do very much. One unit there with 94. But his desert cohort, I mean, 132, 109, 138. They did okay. Some of them did pretty good. His Numidian light infantry didn't do very much of anything. And then we have Infinity XG37 playing as Bowie. 2134 for his kills. I mean, he did have 5 Oathsworn, but we'll go through the army. 38 for the general. His Celtic Bowman, 120, 127, 139. 135 with one of his 3 Celtic Warriors. Oathsworn, 171, 223, 115. But look at how healthy these guys still were. The 3 Oathsworns, 3 out of the 5 Oathsworns, still very, very strong. His sword followers, 186, 100, 122, 126, 117. So 5 out of the 7 over 100 kills. Random person playing as Rome, 1559 for his kill count. Evocati cohort, 171, 123, 116. Praetorians, 115, 150. I thought that said 165. Never mind. Then we have Computard playing as Arvaki, 1650. The one that attacked in the most difficult spot got the most kills. 1670 for him. 82 with his general. His Balearics, 130, 126, so 2 out of the 4. Rest of his noble fighters, 100. 249, that's actually really, really good. Scutari, 184, 127. So not a lot of kills there with the rest of his Scutari, unfortunately. And then we have Biggest Dickus, unfortunately, only 831 kills. His other Hellenic Cataphract, 114 kills. None of his archers getting over 100 kills. His Silver Shields getting trashed. His Thorax Swordsman got trashed. Or his Thorax Pikeman got trashed. Yeah, he actually only just had 1 unit over 100 kills, which is definitely tough. Definitely tough, but, I mean, the defenders did have a lot sitting in the town center, and, yeah, that was a rough battle. I'm not going to lie, that was a pretty tough battle. I mean, they just pretty much, they had a lot in the town center, and they kind of just waited. I mean, they fought a little bit at the walls. I'll give Bowie a lot. He fought at the walls. He fought Arvaki in that corner for a long time. Cecily came over and helped him out a little bit, but Arvaki and Bowie were definitely the two guys that fought each other. You could see by their kills. I mean, random person playing as Rome, he got a good amount of kills as well, but it was Bowie and Arvaki who really were in that fight for the majority of that fight. But all right, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the battle. Hopefully you guys learned some things. Public lobbies sometimes are really tough, and sometimes either side of the team does things that kind of make the game not entirely fun. But again, that's not taking shots at anybody. I'm just being honest. It's what I have kind of, directed my channel to be. I'll try to be as honest as I can to give you guys the best content. And sometimes the battles aren't the greatest, but hopefully you learn some lessons out of them at least. But yeah. That is going to be the end, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.